Hello everybody and welcome to Creativity Time with Tatiana. I am Tatiana Tobin, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Port Macquarie area. Welcome to my live video. I'm really excited this week. I am looking at things all from the holiday catalogue. And there is a stamp set that I'm absolutely in love with and I haven't had a chance to explore yet. So I've mounted it and I am ready to stamp and create a beautiful Christmas card with you all. When you do hop on, please say hi. You know you're watching live when you see the little red live there. If you're watching on YouTube, you're watching the replay, but welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you get inspired. Good morning, Megan. Nice to see you. Good morning, Carol. People jumping on, fantastic. So yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Tatiana Creative. I share my videos and inspirations, and I've got some videos coming soon with some wonderful tips for you all. If you're watching on Facebook, please like my page, Good Morning Sherry, so that you can get more inspiration and I can inspire more people. Please share this video so that I can inspire more people as well, and you can help inspire people. And most importantly, please make a card and send a card. Let's flip the camera and get stamping. Okay, so here is the stamp set. I am using the Shine Bright stamp set. Thank you for sharing. Please do share. And yes, Megan, you had lots of lightning. Oh, but not enough rain. Yes, I think we're all feeling the rain. Hey, Kayla. Thanks for watching or joining. Anyway, so this is the stamp set, Shine Bright. I fell in love with it. I really, really love this Christmas tree. It's so cute. Thank you for sharing, Angie. And you'll find this stamp set on page 28 of the holiday catalogue. Now, I have a confession to make. I'm publicly announcing this, and it's a bit of a public service announcement, is that I didn't realize these dies actually coordinate with this stamp set. Because they don't cut out and there wasn't the shading around the items, it didn't click. And plus it's being on the other page, and yes, so if you haven't purchased this, make sure you do realize, because if you buy them together you save 10%. And I for some reason decided that it coordinated with this stamp set, you know, because there's the star and the angel and the stars, and I don't know. I decided that these two coordinated and not these two. But I did think to myself, oh, that goes really well with that. So a bit of a goose I am. So I didn't buy the dies, but I did get the stamp set and it is gorgeous. So I have prepped some things already. I'm using Pizzazz card base, just for something different. Plus I am running low on cardstock. Last night I was designing classes and I was going, can't do that because I don't have that colour. You thought that too. What did you think? Oh, so I'm not the only one who's made that mistake. Good to know. So Pizzazz card base. I've got a Whisper White card insert, which I won't stick in yet because I will want to stamp on it, but I have pre-stamped on shimmery white cardstock the lovely pre-stamped in Versamark and then gold embossed. Can you see that nice shine? The Christmas tree and this lovely, I don't know what to call it, reef centerpiece thing. Anyway, so we're going to watercolor it in. Going to start with an ink pad that I can't find. There we go. With the red, which I'm using Poppy Parade. I pulled out the big brush. I prefer the small brush. You probably used some of the colours, yes. So I'm really low on Whisper White Thick and Crumb Cake. Like I've got one sheet each. I can't believe I let my supplies go down that bad. I was too focused on getting all the new goodies to realise that I didn't have cardstock. Anyway, but I've been designing my next online class, and it will be using, thanks to all your votes. So I had a poll at the end of last week over the weekend about what stamp set I should use for my next online class, and the votes closed, and it was a big vote for the Perfectly Plaid stamp set. So I've been designing that last night, and we'll finish it off today. And I will be advertising that next week, which is really exciting, and I'm loving what I'm coming up with. Using very traditional red, green and white colours for that one. But fun. It's very fun. So watch this space for that if you're interested. My classes are online subscriptions, so you basically buy the stamp set and you get the card kit and access to an exclusive video for free. If you buy the coordinating punch, you'll get 2 card kits so that you can make 12 cards instead of the usual 6. So that's quite exciting too. So I'm just painting in the ribbon red. I don't know, red and green just seem to work really well for Christmas. So and what's good about heat embossing first is that it gives you a bit of like a little retaining wall for the colour. It's spread too much out of place. That colour was too light for my liking. So have people started making their Christmas cards? Megan, you don't have to have the punch for the class. So the option is to buy without the punch. You will have to fussy cut the Christmas trees out if you don't buy the punch. It's completely doable without the punch. Or everything else, all the die cuts and things will be provided, so you don't need the punch. I would recommend getting the punch, just it will make your life a lot easier, but you don't have to. So I'm catering for all budgets and needs and requirements, essentially. So there we go. I envisage these flowers as poinsettias, if that's how you pronounce it, and so I'm just going to watercolor these red. Why did I say white? Red. So are you ready? I've seen countdowns. Christmas is 100 days away. Not 100. That would be a long way. 100 days away. My kids are already talking about Christmas holidays. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. The October holidays haven't happened yet, and you're talking about the Christmas ones. So not ready for that. There we go. Now, have you been watching my card making 101 series? I'm very quiet today, am I? As in quiet as in volume, or not that chatty? I'm concentrating on, if it's quiet in not that chatty, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. Not sure why. It's delicate details here. I want it to be so pretty. There we go, all the red is done. I might add, what I like to do sometimes is add a bit of both. I'm both quiet and not that chatty. I've got the camera about the same height. Volume, okay. Maybe because I'm facing down a little bit watching. I've moved closer to the phone. Hopefully that's picking up. My phone is getting old, so I might need to upgrade. These phones these days, like, they go old pretty quickly. And I think my battery life has been shocking. And I'm pretty sure other things are deteriorating on that thing. It's had a good life. I've had it for quite a few years. There. Like that. I'll try to talk louder. Thank you. Good. Thanks for that feedback, Megan. So if you're just joining me, I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the Port Macquarie area. And I primarily make cards, and I like to inspire people to make cards. And every Wednesday I do a live video like I am now, which I call Creativity Time. And the goal of this video is to show you how to use products that I sell, but to inspire you, primarily to inspire you to make a card and to cheer someone up by making a card and sending it to them. So I'm now using the green, which is Pear Pizzazz, and I'm colouring in the leaves. And as I've already mentioned, because this has been heat embossed, it means that the colour kind of stays in that area really nicely, being that it has like a little retaining wall there. And just a leaf there. Awesome. How cute is that? That is so cute. Okay, now I'm going to just paint these in. Of course, these don't have that same feature because they're not outlines, they're just linear, but it still works. It's still beautiful and gives the ink a bit of places to pull and not to pull. Oh, love this set. Love, love, love this set. Oh, so pretty. Hey Christy, how's it going? There, beautiful. Even if I say so myself. You caught me amongst packing boxes. Do you know, I know so many people are moving. I have 3 downlines in my team that are in the middle of moves or just moved. So one's just moved yesterday, the actual move, and the other 2 are packing up. It must be the season for it. I am grabbing some Daffodil Delight. So today I'm doing a bit of a different thing for my ink pads to get the colour. I'm squeezing the pad so that the base picks up some of the colour, and then I'm using that. And the good thing about doing this method is that you can leave that ink there, and means that next time you want a watercolour, it's there. The other way I like to do is sometimes press the pad into a large block, and that's good when you're doing big areas of colour. Do that in yellow, and perfect. And I don't like to waste paper or things, so I wipe my brush onto my Simply Chamois, which only uses water, and that is the way I clean it off. Now the idea is that we'll do this, so that's why I didn't bother colouring in that bit. Oh, good morning, Wendy. Thanks for joining me and sharing. So as I've said before, but please do share so that we can inspire more people to make a card and send a card. Now for the background. Where did that Pear Pizzazz go? There it is. I am going to take the Pear Pizzazz. So tap, 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 tap. And I'm going to stamp off. And I'm going to, let's see, I'll start in the middle. Stamp there. And repeat, stamp off. So this idea of using the Christmas tree and adding it as the background comes from the catalogue, but they use a different stamp set for that. Let's see if I can find it. I know the stamp set. Well, I don't know the name of the stamp set. I can picture it. Oh, come on. Got to be around here. So there. Oops, sorry. Bad video there. But can you see that? They've used the Christmas tree stamp here as the background, and then they put that together. So that's the kind of the concept that I'm going with here. But I'm using this stamp set instead of that other one. So I'm just showing you that you can take inspiration from the catalogue and use what you have, because I haven't bought that other stamp set and I don't intend to. But I can certainly do that with this stamp set. Now let's see, how am I going to coordinate this? I might do it so that the stars meet. There we go. Very pleased. Do I have the cups? What cups, Megan? I'm not sure what you're asking about. Give that a clean. So this is a red rubber stamp, so it gives a nice, clean, crisp images. Oh, so pretty. Oh, wouldn't you love this card? Okay, we can do a bit of assembly. I should have, while that was inked up, I should have stamped the inside of my card. Actually, I might not use the Christmas tree. I'm going to take this. So I like to decorate the inside of my cards because they're handmade cards. I can have them looking however I would like them to look. And I'm going to grab an envelope and stamp again that same image on the envelope flap. So there we go. Oh, love hearts. I love it when I see love hearts. Makes my day. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Okay, let's do a bit of assembly so that there's bits not sitting around everywhere. I'm going to use my favorite glue, multi-purpose liquid glue. And there we go. There's our inside all done. Oh, thank you for more of the love hearts. See, if I didn't say anything, I wouldn't have got more. Now I'm thinking, I will put this one up on dimensionals. So we'll leave that there for now. And we're going to place this down. Megan, you still haven't replied back about what cups you're referring to. Stick that down. This one down. Now I'm going to need help deciding on the sentiment. What sentiment shall we use? I don't think Peace on Earth because I feel like that's too big for this card. So remember, it's going to go as so. What do we think? Christmas begins with love. The cups on 34. The mugs. No, I haven't. I love tea and I drink tea and it is gorgeous. I can't buy everything. That's the problem. I can't buy everything. I don't have time to use everything. So let's think. The stars were brightly shining. That would go more with that star scent. So Christmas begins with love or joy to all. Let's take a vote. Christmas begins with love. Give me a love heart. And joy to all. Give me a thumbs up. Or the thumb goes this way, should I say. So joy to all, thumbs up. Christmas begins with love, a love heart. Let me know, which one do you think I should use? Give that a few minutes. I've got thumbs, 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 and 2 love hearts and a flutter of thumbs. I think the thumbs have clearly got it. So that was joy to all. Yeah, another 2 love hearts, but It's joy to all. Oh, 4 love hearts, but that's still joy to all it is. So here's the joy to all. So there's another way of mounting. You can place your hearts have it. Did you vote hearts, Megan? Joy to all had it. Sorry. It was very clear. Lots of thumbs. And now I'm going to grab some shimmery white. That would be perfect. Let's see, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 centimeters. I'm using the, I'm trying to cover up that mess so that you can't see it. I'm using shimmery white again, and I'll use the Poppy Parade ink. Joy to all. As so. Ooh, almost got my finger in it. Wouldn't be stamping if you didn't get ink on your hands, is it? Joy to all. And let's see, let's add some. These don't quite coordinate, but do we like the red ribbon underneath, or do we think some green ribbon underneath? Okay, another vote. That's the green. So the green, what is this ribbon called? Double stitched ribbon. Give me a thumbs up. So that's that. Look, if you think I should use the diagonal striped ribbon, give me a love heart, which is that. So love heart for this one and thumbs up for the green one. See what you think. And while you're doing that, where are my scissors? There. Love, love, love. I see 3 loves and 1 thumb. Hey, Priscilla. 3. Okay, Megan, the love hearts have it this time. I hope you voted with love hearts. Love, love, love. I was just watching Valentine's Day before we went live. So I was cleaning up my desk and prepping the stuff for this. Miserable and wet and perfect for crafting. Well, that is awesome. Hopefully the rain is going somewhere in Sydney. Oh, good, Megan. Hopefully the rain somewhere in Sydney is getting where it is needed, because it only rained briefly overnight here, which I was quite bummed about. So let's see. Okay, I'm cutting the ends of this ribbon on an angle. And I've purposely cut it on the opposite angle to the diagonals of the ribbon so that there's less fraying, because if I cut it on that same angle, there's more fray surface area. I don't know if that makes any sense. Hasn't stopped. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Priscilla, because we briefly got rain here last night, and it was massive thunder. Was it thunder? It was just massive drops of rain, and it was beautiful, but then it stopped. Joy to all. Let's see, just seeing if there's any other. No, that's the perfect spot for it. So I'm going to use a little bit of tear and tape. This is my favorite option for ribbons. And give that a good rub down to make sure it's stuck down. And then I like to use the pointy end. Perfect sense. You learned something. Excellent. I'm here to inspire, to teach. So there we go. Perfect. And that will go there. As so. A little bit of glue. Hi Karen, thanks for joining me. There. Joy to all. And I think this card needs some, what do we call it, sequins. So I'm going to add some dots of glue. One, two, three, 4, 5. That will be good. Okay, so when I add sequins, I like to add some glue and let it sit and dry for a little bit. That almost dried. Had to go get... Oh, Karen, haven't you been feeling well? I hope you are feeling well then. There we go. So I'm just spreading out these sequins so I can see what colours I have. Oh, lots of love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, you just let the glue dry that little bit. And I find it's a two-handed job. I use the Take Your Pick tool with the tacky end to pick up the sequins, and then I use the little sharp end of my Take Your Pick tool in my left hand, or you could use the what do you call it? Let's use this end today. I can't remember what this is called. You know what I'm talking about though, this one. We can use that to add the sequins. Okay, I can see that the glue is starting to dry. So I'm going to pick up some of these sequins and there. Hey presto, it is done. So add that one. Oop. Here, done. Stylus, thank you. Thank you, Wendy. Hi Elfie, how are you? Is it starting to get cooler for you in the northern hemisphere? Oop. The glue should have dried a bit more. It's a bit quicker. It's better when the glue dries for longer, but I didn't want to have kind of like just standing around glue time. I could have though talked about something, I'm sure, but it's okay. If you are interested, I'm happy to send you a catalogue. I will pop the link into the video description after this video ends. Look, that one needs a bit more glue. And I'm not going to wait to put it down. But essentially when you wait till the glue is slightly set, it becomes a bit tacky and the sequins just kind of stick down nice and easy. So the sequins I've used are the Iridescent Sequence Assortment, and the green in them from memory is Pear Pizzazz, so it coordinates with our lovely card today. So I'm just picking up, oh, got sequins flying around now. Trying to pick these up, possibly better just to sweep them off the edge of the card, the table is the quicker way. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, hi, Renee. Thanks for joining. Catching the tail end of the video. Now, the sequin aren't quite 100% stuck, but I'm gently putting my card down. And because I wanted to put the entire base on dimensionals, I have kept this bit of the dimensional, so it's the outer edges pieces, and this is perfect for this kind of big area that you want to. So I'm just dividing it up so that it spreads across. Thanks for sharing, Elfie. And make sure you say hi to Andrea for me at Onstage in Toronto in November. She is delightful. I've had the pleasure of seeing her at 2. Yes, thank you, Wendy. So I've always kept anything large like this. I then use them on those corners. You can cut them up and use them for smaller areas, but I feel like it's best used on big things like this, and I've given the base a nice, good, stable layer of dimensionals. There we go. Oh, forgot to run my fingernail across the back of those dimensionals. Peel, 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 peel. Oh, hello, Michelle. Michelle has knee going. Okay. Sorry to hear that you're having troubles with your knee, Michelle. Thank you, Elfie. So there. I did have that last naughty little sequence pop off, and that was the one that we didn't attach with the glue dry there. So there we go. Joy to all this Christmas with a coordinating envelope, and inside decorated as well. So the dimensionals have given that little bit of height to the card front there, and it's very stable, being that the corners have been used and you're not wasting any dimensionals. So always use your edge pieces too. Good for long pieces. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can shop online anytime you want, 24/7. I didn't see you sneak in, Michelle. Hello Deb, thank you very much. The web address to shop is bit.ly/shop with Tatiana. And thank you, Megan. This month's host code is XSDFPRFE, and this month I'm giving out the black stamping dimensionals, which I now have in my possession. So these are the black stamping dimensionals, perfect for when you're using dark colored cardstock. Can you see that? So that's black foam. It has the white peel back, which is actually quite clever, because then you can easily see which ones you've peeled and which ones you haven't. So, oh, that's an idea. We should have black peel-offs on the whites, and then it's easy. But those, so I'm giving out those free for any orders over $50. So free black dimensionals with order over $50. And I also have a customer loyalty program. So for every $50 you get a sticker plus you also get a handmade card from me. Card with every order. So you can collect 10 stickers and get a free product up to the value of $50, or a collection of products that total $50 as a thank you loyalty from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I have inspired you, and keep watching the page. Follow my Facebook page, my Instagram account, and my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube videos to not miss anything. And watch out this week for more inspiration from the Holiday Caddy. Thanks so much for sharing, and oh, thank you, Sherry. I'm glad you love my lives. I love doing them. Bye for now, everybody.